All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to June 9th pre-market session. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Sarah. So we are going to talk about the news, the events, and we'll go straight into the charts and analyze the market and the setups available for the day. Okay, so the market slightly gapped up. S&P futures are up 38 points and Nasdaq 260-ish. And semiconductors are bouncing really strong. And I will go over all of their names and the tickers one by one. And they were a little bit weak in the last couple of days after Friday's sell-off. But now many of them are bouncing back up and are setting up really well. So geopolitical tension side is a little bit cooling now, and Trump said a deal could possibly happen in the next few days. Well, we'll see if that's true or not. Crude oil is moving lower. Crude oil is moving lower. It's back around, back at like 87, 88 dollar right now, and inflation and energy pressure may ease a little bit. April trade deficit narrowed, and basically it means US trade gap improved a bit. It's not really a major market mover, but it was an economic event. Good morning, Rasul. Existing home sales, we have the report at 10 a.m. again, not going to be a massive market mover. NFIB small business report was basically reported, or no, it will be, yeah, it's reported, and small businesses are a bit less confident as a result of the report. Perplexity is reportedly planning an IPO in 2028. Two companies, Apollo and Blackstone, are working on a $35 billion private credit deal for Anthropic, and basically we're seeing big money is still aggressively following the whole AI trend and flowing into the whole AI infrastructure. We'll talk about those tickers as well at the end of the live session. And we have another ticker that is that gapped up as a result of M&A, NUVL, which I will go over that as well. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang reportedly recommended Qualcomm. So he's interestingly becoming a celebrity and just recommending different companies and pumping the stocks. Yeah, you're right. The reports are that like we are having deal is basically happening a lot. Rasul is like the deal is closed 37 times so far. Yeah, we don't know if that's true or not, but like we'll see. So anyway, NVIDIA CEO said Qualcomm recommended Qualcomm on watch for the day, possibly might react to this sort of catalyst. All right, so that would be it on the economic events and the reports. Okay, so let's get started with the overall market, and I will go over a couple of tickers that are setting up, a couple of names that are gapping, and a couple of names that are setting up probably for a good move for today. So let's start with S&P 500 here. Okay, so what is happening on SPY right now? SPY is basically consolidating after Friday's drop. If you see the daily chart, we are basically just consolidating. We didn't continue the drop. We didn't break below this 733 key demand zone. but at the same time we couldn't bounce back up and get above the moving averages, and especially above this 749, 750 yet. The price is consolidating on 4-hour chart, clearly rejecting the key zone of 745, which is right around this 9 EMA on 4-hour. And then at this 747 till 750, we have layers of resistance that if we break above this 745, we will retest those areas, and those areas again are major resistance zones. So far in the pre-market, we're just consolidating, forming inside days so far. We'll see what happens, but the key resistance right now is 475, and then right at this 745, and then 747, not 47. So 745 definitely on watch. It's yesterday high as well. And even if we break it, because we have another resistance at 747, well, the price action is a little bit tough for SPY, and we definitely need some sort of catalyst for the market to continue pushing higher. On the other hand, the main demand zone would be this 741, and if we break that, we can go back down till 738, and then finally the main demand is around this 734, 735 on SPY. Okay, so this would be the current price action on SPY. Don't expect anything huge. If the market presents some sort of opportunity, we want to go and take advantage of it. But with this price action, seeing the prices inside yesterday's range, especially on SPY, because Qs is a little bit different right now. You wanna manage your expectation and understand that, let's say if you wanted to trade SPY before, now the price is stuck in a range and in a very tight zone between the two tight support and resistance areas, and for the ticker to move, it needs some sort of catalyst or a clear technical break structure to give us the momentum. So it's not that we don't see that situation yet. It's not there yet. All right, so that's about SPY. We are still holding. We are still holding pretty tight inside yesterday's range. If we get out of that area, then probably we're gonna see some sort of momentum and opportunity on SPY itself. Qs had a massive drop on Friday. Yesterday it reclaimed 710. The price action on Qs is a little bit cleaner around this zone, and it reacted to the levels really well. Yesterday we broke out of this zone, retested the zone, continued moving higher, hit 723 resistance, rejected, retested 715, and bounced back up. Now we're again at the resistance zone. The same thing on SPY. We're at the resistance zones. We are like literally below a resistance area on Qs and here on SPY as well. So with that being said, blindly going long doesn't make sense because we are inside or right below resistance. We need to break through the zone, have some confidence that the price is holding above the zone, seeing some sort of proof on price action, confirming the fact that the buyers are controlling the level for going long. Okay, I'm not saying we will not go higher. I'm saying for having a clear price action, for having a clear entry, we need to have a clear price action and clear dominance of buyers above 725 area on Qs. If that happens, like what happened yesterday, right? The price, this was a resistance, and the price reacted to it on Friday, finally broke, retested, and went down. On Monday, yesterday, we broke out of this zone, retested the zone, held the level, and then pushed all the way higher. If that happens, if we break above this 725 and hold there, The next target would be right at this 733 on Qs, which is right at, I guess, daily, yeah, right around this daily 9 EMA as well. On the other hand, if you reject it, the target will obviously be around this 713.14 area that we touched yesterday. We break that, we go down till 700. All right, so that's about SPY and Qs. Pretty tight price action here, and once we get out of this zone, probably we're gonna see some good price action and clean price action moving forward. Again, as a reminder, both SPY and Qs are inside yesterday and inside basically Friday's high and low. Getting out of that zone will give us a cleaner price action and direction. Apple had the event yesterday. AI Siri is a new product, and the market rejected the whole 315 zone, pushed back down. Now we are holding the demand of 300. In the pre-market, the price clearly held 300 zone and it's bouncing back up. So this might be a reversal setup. If we get above this 300 to 303 and hold there, we might push all the way higher up till 307 and maybe up till 310 after that. If we break below this 300, 299, well, the next major area would be around this 295, but I won't be really that interested in the price action or the possible move because the price was pretty choppy previously. So Apple, possible bounce above this zone on watch. Tesla, I tried to trade Tesla yesterday early in the morning. The price didn't really move and it was almost break even, a very small profit on Tesla. But at the end of the day, around like 12-ish, right? Yeah, 12:15, it started moving and breaking 404, 405 level and pushed all the way higher. Now we are holding right in this 410, 415 zone that I mentioned yesterday, if you remember. We are holding right below the 200 SMA on Tesla, right at this 400, again, 15, 16 zone. This is a major resistance zone right now since we're still holding below it. And it is rejecting it so far in the pre-market. We'll see if it keep rejecting or it will break it. The strength is there. The strength in the pre-market and yesterday's price action is there. So in case we break out of this 416, we can have some sort of a strong move and price action on, probably need to get rid of that. Strong move on Tesla and retest of this 422 could be possible. Okay, so definitely 416, 16.5 on watch for a break and hold and continuation till 422. Okay, so that would be on Tesla. If we reject it and get below the pre-market level and especially below maybe 410 and 406 zone, this can be another sell-off opportunity on Tesla for a retest of this 400 to 400 and then down to 396, 395. We'll see what happens. For now, it's holding right below this resistance. It literally rejected 416 a couple of minutes ago, and that's a big zone. So when the market opened, we will see how it reacts to the zone. Hopefully, if it breaks it, it will give us some interesting bullish momentum and continuation on Tesla, because the price is just, the Tesla moved really well in this wave, and then it just like got stuck in this range for a couple of weeks now. So we'll see if that happens or not. So 416 on watch on Tesla, and then 410, 406 as the main demand zone. NVIDIA actually is keeping, this is the weakest in all the semiconductor names. We are rejecting the 200, 10, 11, 12 zone since Monday, right after Friday's breakdown and retest of this level and continuation to the downside. We retested, got rejected, retested, got rejected, retested in the pre-market, got rejected, and we couldn't get above this 410, even 411 yet in the last couple of tries. So we'll see if this can continue pushing higher and break above this 210, 212 resistance zone or not. If we break it, then we can push higher, maybe till 200, even 15, 16, right? We have 215 as the main, as the first resistance, and then around 217. On the other hand, in case of rejection and break below this 207 zone, we can retest 204 on NVIDIA. Google, nothing crazy is happening there. AMD is holding pretty strong here as well. However, AMD is right at this resistance zone as well, and the whole 505 till 510 ish is a resistance area that it is trading right now. Like, it touched the resistance zone in the pre-market. So in case of breaking it, obviously the price action could be very simple. We will go for 516 and then 527, 530. We're very close to all-time high. But if we reject it, we can target 485 on AMD. Intel is also setting up pretty well after forming this bull flag and holding this 100 level and 105 level. We are holding pretty strong above the yesterday's high. However, we have another resistance right at this 115, 116 on Intel. So all of these names are very much below a resistance zone. So the possibility of reversal and sell-off is also there. Okay, I want you guys to have that scenario in your head, because that is also possible, because we are pretty much in all of these names, we are right below resistance zone. However, if we break that zone and push higher, then that would give us a really good opportunity. So it's a very important. So the prices on most of these names are at a very critical zone right now. MU, the same kind of scenario, except MU is holding a little bit stronger. So MU gapped up, pushed higher. It's right above this 990, so above 1000. So the fact that MU is holding better is because it's holding above the zone, right? It's not below a resistance, it's above this whole previous resistance and holding pretty strong above it. So MU looks a lot stronger than a lot of other names. Amazon possibly below this 243.4 could be interesting. Nothing really happening there yet. Qualcomm really didn't move that much in the pre-market. After hour it did, but in the pre-market nothing really happened. I want to see if it can get out of this 237 or below this 211. We'll see if that happens or not. In the pre-market price action isn't really that interesting on Qualcomm. NUVL, this is the pharmaceutical, I guess, stock that gapped up from 80 to 124.5 because of an M&A and news. So if you want to go for it, go for it. These names are well known for pump and dump, so be careful. There might be a possibility of gap fill reversal setup here. So just wanted to mention that in case you are interested in trading it. APO and BX are two names that are investing in I guess AI infrastructure or something related to that. In the pre-market really didn't move that much. So yeah, I will be watching the overall market to see how the market reacts to the levels. Tesla already rejected 200 SMA. Tesla, Nvidia, AMD, and Intel and MU probably will be on my top watch. All right. Okay, cool. So we'll be going ahead and trade live. I will be trading live with the team. We do it every single day. If you want to join us, make sure you check out the description below and join us and trade live with us. And make sure you like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.